They took a 14-point or a 15-point deficit with 6:28 to a 4-point deficit with 2:06. So in 4.5 minutes, they made it a ball game again. And being down 12 at halftime should not. Boy, he went up and down. How is that not a Sheehy with a shot missed? Thompson pulls down a rebound. That was Tyler Sankis, who went up in the air and came back down, and there was no traveling called. Case gets the possession. This is Chung with a left-handed layup. Those were the shots that didn't roll in.
You know it's a travel when one of the officials was running down the sideline laughing. And I don't know what he said, but it was something along the lines of, I don't know.
That's a good impersonation.
I just didn't swallow my whistle the way he did.
Chung off a screen. Finds Spencer Boyd.
He's got to have a big half.
Yep.
No Julian Person out there. Spencer Boyd needs to play very well. In fact, I don't even think Person is out here right now.
He walked by us at the end of the first half on crutches with a large ice bag wrapped around his right ankle.
In fact, here he comes now walking back over, still on crutches, so he will not return tonight.
We're gonna have to clear. He's in a mobilizer. He's in an air cast right now on that right ankle. Gonna have to clear a spot for Julian to get through. This is Chung on the break. Spots up, shoots a three, makes it.
Well, there's no doubt Case is better than what they played in the first half. They just need something to get them going. Maybe it's a Tim Chung three-pointer.
Thompson working inside against Sankis. Shot was missed. David with his second rebound of the half. I think you said he had 7 in the first half, so he's 1 away from double digits there. Chung again, off a screen, missed it. McLaughlin, active hands. Spencer Boyd keeps it alive. Dave McLaughlin keeps that possession for Case. Holman drives against Sankis, missed the layup. Lob inside and too much of a pass. Reardon tried to get it to Sankis that time. Case had fronted Sankis, and that's one of the risks you take when you lob that ball up and over the defense. It's one of the reasons you front people.
Well, if you're Case right now, just one possession at a time. You don't need to do anything crazy, just get points.
Chung got a nice screen.
7-0 run by Case to start the second half. The 12-point deficit is down to 5.
And it's been all Tim Chung. 3 was hit. Nate Vernon. He's got 9 points. All of them are threes. Timeout on the floor.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
Back at Case Western Reserve, you know, when these two teams met on January 17th, Rochester knocked off Case by a score of 69 to 66. Another close ball game. But the biggest difference in the game, UR outscored Case 35-4 in bench points. Well, tonight it's been similar, 14-5, but we mentioned it, and just to reemphasize the point, Spencer Boyd has to be a scoring factor for Case without Person on the floor.
Chung, it's a 2, missed it short. Rochester controls. Spencer Boyd is now on Nate Vernon. Vernon is 3 of 3 from three-point land. He's their top scorer, averaging 14 points per night. This is Montague, who was red hot in that opening half. Now it's out to Sheehy. Sheehy driving against Chung. Tim with good defense. Sankis got the rebound. Up against Thompson, missed it, got his own follow. Spencer Boyd thought he had the basketball. They're going to say he had somebody's hand. They're going to say he had Sankis' hand. So Tyler Sankis will go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Boyd's smiling about it. I think he knows that that one wasn't going to go his way. Tough break, but you got to learn to play through it. Boyd is a sophomore from Walsh Jesuit High School, a good local kid with tremendous upside. And I mean that from a standpoint that you would expect, and from one of he can get up. Not a big kid, but he can throw it down.
Luke Fakirtsi likes what he sees out of his basketball team here tonight in Cleveland. This is Holman on the drive, missed it. Sankis with the rebound.
Well, for being the 5th best free throw shooting team in the country, they've only hit 6 of 10. They're a 78% team on average, so not having a night up to their standards at the line, that's helping Case keep this a little closer.
That's a 2. McLaughlin with the rebound. Dane spots up for 3, missed it short. Montague goes up.
Look how confident Montague looks as he dribbles up the floor. Keeps his eyes up the floor the whole way. Doesn't faze him whether he's dribbling with his right or left hand.
Sankis with a little reverse, missed it. Thompson got the rebound. Jimmy Holman will bring it up.
You can tell he's respected, and as a freshman, that's quite the compliment.
Chung with a ball fake. They'll swing it to McLaughlin in that corner. Now it's back out to Holman. Finds Thompson. David missed it. Boy, that's twice down the floor. Case has missed shots at the rim. Sankis knocked over Tim Chung. He'll pick up his first foul. Boris Smith and Seltzer have checked in for Rochester.
I have to point it out. The student section loves Tim Chung, and they keep chanting his name. And it's just kind of funny to see his dad sitting over there right next to the student section. He's sitting down, but got a big old grin on his face every time he hears him chant his son's name.
Shot was missed. Thompson with the rebound. That's McLaughlin from the right baseline. Dane McLaughlin becomes the first player other than Tim Chung to score in the second half. Sheehy with the basketball, working against McLaughlin. Step back 3 for Rochester, missed it long. Oh, and that tip comes out. That was Reardon that missed it. Borst Smith with it. Kick it back out to Seltzer. They'll swing it. This is Montague with a high screen. Seltzer, long 3. And this one goes out of bounds. Rochester will not get it. Although the effort was great by that young man, Kyle Reardon.
Yeah, he's the same one that was straight across from us that ran halfway up those stairs to try to save one. They almost had a Gatorade water cooler spilled all over the floor that time. Good effort from him and his minutes here.
He's going to take a seat, and Dylan Peretz Chung around 2 screens, kicks it back. David Thompson from 17 feet. Looked good. It was a little short, hopped over the rim. Here comes Borst Smith the other way. Crossover on Chung, pulls up, makes it. Sam Borst Smith, another freshman. He's got 5 points. Chung, they need it, and he gets it.
The coaching staff for Rochester was screaming, watch the trail, and what did Tim Chung do? Came right around the edge, popped a 3 as soon as he caught it.
Montague against Boyd. Spencer goes up, partially blocked it. Thompson gets it back to Montague. He missed it, and Dave McLaughlin stole it. Stole it from the hip pocket of Dylan Peretz. Case with a chance to cut the lead to 4. Or if they make a 3, it'll be a 3-point game. They were down 15 in the opening half, and they were down 12 at halftime. Thompson in the lane, missed the shot, but he was fouled. Dylan Peretz with the foul. That is his first. But David Thompson will shoot 2. Thompson has been very quiet offensively.
It's been a very quiet game, but he's done everything that he's done all season long on the glass. He's averaging double-digit rebounds per contest, and today he's just a garbage guy. 11 rebounds in his 26 minutes.
He now has 6 points. He'll take a seat. Connor Edel will check in. It's David, the senior, on senior night, number 33. Sheehy will dribble it up for Rochester. Case is within 4. Last time they were within 4, 2:06 left in the half, and Rochester went on an 8-0 run. This is Borst Smith, pulls up 17 feet. Jimmy Holman with the rebound.
Great move.
Off the glass, high off the glass, over a flying Peretz.
And the one-handed crossover up at the top totally got Sheehy on his heels.
Connor Edel from the backside blocks that shot. Holman from 15, game's tied. Case has come all the way back. They were down 15, and Rochester wants a timeout. Smile, fellas. You've got a ball game. We'll be back.
Cleveland Marriott downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Pretty rowdy student section here at Horsburgh Gymnasium as Case has come all the way back, outscoring Rochester here in the first 8.5 minutes of the second half, 18-6. Case has not led in this ball game, but they have brought it back to a tie, in big part thanks to Jimmy Holman here in the last couple minutes. Holman with 11 points. Tim Chung with 16. He's had a nice second half. He's hit 4 of 8 threes. Those are the only 2 in double figures for Case, but Thompson with only 2 of 9 shots having gone down from the floor. He's had to fight hard in that low post. Clearly the biggest guy that Rochester has been focusing on. Thompson still with 11 rebounds, 4 on the offensive end. We said, how about this? We said at halftime, Rochester had 4 offensive rebounds that turned into 8 points. They now have 8 offensive rebounds, and on those second 4, only 1 point of a free throw. So A much better job by Case when they haven't been able to get a rebound. They've tightened up the defense. They've played well. And again, you don't have to look at the big picture. Just one possession at a time.
Boyd comes out. That's Sheehy now with the basketball against Holman. Game's tied at 49. McLaughlin picks it up off the screen. This is McLaughlin on the ball. 8 seconds to shoot. Dribble drive. Boyd with good defense. Shot rolls around, won't go. Seltzer with the follow, missed it. Ball's kicked around, back to Seltzer. Up, missed. Rochester keeps it. They're going to bring it back out. That's Bohr Smith with it, and a fresh 35. Good pass inside. Seltzer will not miss that one. Boy, talk about keeping the ball alive.
3 offensive rebounds on that possession from right under the cylinder.
Holman with a hesitation dribble. It's Chung now with it. Nice feed. Boy, he drew the defense. Connor Adell just dropped the ball. Tim drew 3 guys at him on purpose and kicked it to Connor. Missed shot. Ball's tipped. Bohr Smith keeps it alive. Case has got to grab that basketball.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, they were down by 12 points at halftime, and now they're down 2 halfway through the second half. So it was a much better start to the second half.
Air ball grabbed by Holman. Jimmy pulls up, 17-footer, missed it. It was long. Rochester's going to pull it out. Spread the floor. Sheehy and Vernon and Bohr Smith out top. Ball off the hands of Seltzer.
I was just about to say, no Montague on the floor right now, and he's going to check right back in. It's a good move by Rochester. He's been your best player.
Sankis is back in. Thompson's off the bench. It's a matchup substitution right there.
Well, Rochester hasn't turned it over too many times tonight. In fact, both teams have turned it over only 9 times through the first 30 minutes of this game. Rochester +6 on the glass, but Case is hanging tough. They're shooting at the exact same 38% clip.
McLaughlin for 3. Seltzer with the rebound. Here comes Horst Smith the other way. Missed it. Thompson with the follow. David Thompson protects the basketball, and he'll bring the ball up the floor. Brendan, right now, Case with Connor Adell and David Thompson in the game at the same time. I think it's a substitution matchup just because Sankis and Seltzer are also in there at the same time for Rochester. I think it's the first time we've seen all 4 of those guys on the floor at the same time.
Well, they do that so that they can put McLaughlin on the outside instead of playing small. And what it did there was it forced another guy to come out and guard McLaughlin at the arc, and it opened up that whole lane for Holman. They've got to respect the way Dane shoots that 3.
David Thompson altered that shot and got the rebound.
Case still has not had a lead, but you made a great point. I like the unit they've got on the floor right now.
This is Holman. Jimmy gets it back. He went right by the defense, kicks it out. Thompson from the left elbow makes it. First lead of the game for Case. 8 minutes left. Long 3. This one's short, rolls over the rim. Thompson with a good hustle rebound. Boy, Nate Vernon missed that. He hasn't missed many tonight.
Case has 31 rebounds. Thompson's got 13, or rather 14 of them. Great night for him.
High screen from Adell. Chung fights through it. Missed the layup. It was a tough one. Had a double clutch it. Here comes Montague quickly the other way. The freshman out to another freshman. Bohr Smith 3 in the air, and it's good. Jimmy Holman's going to walk it up, come over to his coach, Sean McDonald. He'll set that offense, and we'll get it going. Holman with a spin. Oh, he missed the layup.
Can't miss those. I know it goes without saying, but tight games like this, you just can't afford to miss shots that close to the rim. Point blank range.
Connor Adell with his first foul.
Holman's asking for a sub. He is absolutely earned one. He's gassed right now.
Matt Clark's going to check in. Matt had a nice first half. 3 points, played very good defense. Strong minutes for Sean McDonald and a substitute roll off the bench. This is Connor Adele. He'll check out.
And now they're going to go to a smaller group where McLaughlin will drop down and play the 4.
Montague against Chung. Gets it into Seltzer. Shot was blocked by Dane, but he also fouled Seltzer. Third team foul. Dane McLaughlin with his first foul. Seltzer, who has 10 points now, will get another free throw. Rochester's bench. Second one is good as well. All right, Case took the 53-51 lead, and now Rochester is on a 5-0 run. Matt Clark to Spencer Boyd. Boyd, left baseline, runs into trouble, missed the shot, ball's loose. Montague comes up with it, working against Chung. Montague tried to go up and over Tim Chung. Ball went out of bounds off of Case, they say. They're going to say the ball went off Tim Chung. Montague on the inbound. Shot was changed by Chung, then blocked by Clark. Ball's loose, foul in the backcourt. Foul's going to go against Mac Montague. Matt Clark got an eyeful of Mac Montague that time. Boy, these teams are playing hard.
I was just about to say, this, you can really feel the energy has picked up on the floor. Not that it was a flat first 34 minutes, but man, is it... It's almost chippy now.
Yeah.
It's legal, hard, physical aggression, but these two teams, I mean, look at Max Clark's
under his left eye.
Oh, my goodness.
Long three. Montague with a foul. Chung will shoot 3. Timmy with a chance to tie the game.
Look at his eye.
Yeah, Matt has got a nice welt. He's rubbing it. He's had a good game. Boy, those are the free throws that drive a coach absolutely crazy.
It's been a tough...
You go from wanting a milkshake after a game to wanting something else.
It's been a tough year for Case at the free throw line, only 68%. You'd love to be, as a team, around that at least 70 to 71%. Anything less than that's tough to swallow.
Chung's got 18 points.
Yeah, he's having a nice senior night, huh?
He is. He's still upset with himself for missing that first one. He'll take a breather. Jimmy Holman, who got his breather, is back in the game.
Look how far out Thompson is guarding Sheehy. That's a mismatch.
Sheehy's going to shoot the 3 with David flying at him. Missed it long.
Case will take it, though.
Yep.
This is a unit that Case needs to exploit. They're better matched up against this unit for Rochester.
Matt just lost the handle. Clark in the backcourt, then he committed the foul. That will be the 4th team foul on Case. Rochester's at the same, 4.
Both teams with 4 timeouts left, too. Rochester's called both of theirs in the second half as Case has tried to piece together a run. This game's got the same outlook that the January 17th game did back up in Rochester. 69-66 was the final in favor of Rochester in that one.
Boy, that was a nice soft touch by Tyler Sankus, the 6'8" center. Lead is back to 3 for Rochester. This is Spencer Boyd and now David Thompson with the basketball. Holman has it. Clark cutting through, kicks it. That's Boyd. We'll swing it back out to Holman. Jimmy looking for Thompson, finds Boyd instead. Now they find David Thompson, left block. Spencer Boyd cuts through the lane, missed the left-handed shot. Sankis comes up with a rebound. They're getting the looks, getting good looks.
Got to finish. You just got to finish at the rim. And they know it.
David did what only he could do at that point. Once he left his feet, his only option was to send Sankis to the free throw line. This is third foul.
The student section has no idea that Rochester is the 5th best free throw shooting team in the country. Every time they get loud, Rochester seems to miss a free throw. And I think they're just feeding off that energy.
Sankis is 2 of 4 from the foul line in the second half. He's got 4 points.
Just an update on how they're doing as a team tonight. Again, an average of 78% tonight. They're 64%.
Nobody picked up Jimmy Holman. They kept waiting for Holman to pass it off. They stepped back defensively, and Jimmy took it to the rim. Sankis inside, left alone.
Well, Case is definitely outsized in this group. And even when Thompson came out, it was probably going to be an easy layup over the top of Tim Chung, even if he were in position.
Chung takes Sankis with a left-handed reverse, made it.
Oh, man.
That was beautiful.
Gorgeous move. Timmy's got 20.
Vernon kicks it. Sankis from 15 feet. They're going to call David Thompson for his 4th foul.
Well, 3:20 left. I think you got to leave him.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you can afford to take him out. I think they should put Connor Adell back in, though.
And go back to that.
McLaughlin
bigger, out on the outside.
Yeah. I would like to see Connor Adell come in for Spencer Boyd here. Just because Reardon, even though he's only 6'5", he plays a lot bigger. And then obviously you've got 6'8" Sankis who Thompson's working on.
That's Montague.
Man, he's good. That kid's going to be a special player, a freshman, and he's had a nice year so far. And he's only getting better as this game goes on.
Holman matches him. Boy, they needed that. Holman's got 18. Whistle away from the ball. Foul's on Rochester. Blocking foul against Kyle Reardon. That is his 2nd. All right, here's where you may see Adell come back in the game, because Rochester has just brought Jared Seltzer in. So they've got Seltzer and Sankis in the game right now.
Well, it looks as though McLaughlin is going to go up against Sankis, or rather go up against Seltzer. Sankis working on David Thompson.
Jimmy dribbled that one out of bounds. He thought he got slapped as he did it. You know, they didn't give him a 3. I thought Holman hit the 3. They gave him a 2, so it's a 3-point game. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
2:42 left. Both teams in the timeout. The situation is this. The Spartans are down 3. Case with 6 team fouls, so the next foul sends Rochester to the line the rest of the way in the 1-and-1. Rochester with 5 team fouls, so they got another foul to give before Case goes into the 1-and-1. That's the Rochester bench. They are 1-8 on the road this year. They are playing tonight here at the Veal Center like they're 8-1 on the road this year.
I'm telling you, these two Rochester teams, the women and the men, they both entered tonight 8-12. The women for Rochester lost a Case. Good battle in that first ball game. Case hung on and broke an 8-game losing streak. They've got to be the best 8-13 team in the country. I mean, I would make that bet without hesitation. In this case, or this men's team for Rochester, I don't know if I'd take it quite that far, but they don't play like they're 8-12.
Sankis working against Connor Edel, who's checked into the game. Missed the shot. McLaughlin got the rebound. Edel checked in for Thompson. That's Holman high off the glass again, up and over Jared Seltzer. Holman's got 19, he's got 12 in the second half.
Come on, Spencer!
Montague.
Travel!
Sankis. Missed it. Ball's kept alive. Seltzer gets it. Back up, missed it. Ball's still alive. Spencer Boyd with it. Here comes Boyd the other way. Boyd off to Chung. I thought he was going to Chung. He ball faked me. Jimmy Holman's got the ball. That was a good ball fake by Spencer Boyd. McLaughlin for 3! Count it! Sean McDonald wants a timeout. He'll get it with 1:39 left. His team's up 2, thanks to that Tim Chung 3. We'll be back.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
You can see Jimmy Holman in between, right by Matt Clark. Clark's number 11. That's Holman, 14, wiping his brow. He has Dave McLaughlin sitting right next to him, and Spencer Boyd. Boyd got that long rebound down here, got the ball down the floor. They eventually worked it over to McLaughlin, and Dane hit that shot. But Jimmy Holman has kept him and Tim Chung in this second half have really been the answers for Case. Chung has scored. He's got 20 points. He's got 14 in the second half. Holman's got 19, just a point behind him, and he's got 13 in the second half. And McLaughlin has 9, including 2 3-pointers in the second half.
Case's lack of depth has hurt them in certain times here. Only Connor Edel and Matt Clark coming off the bench. They've only hit 2 shots combined. They've got 5 bench points tonight. It's a good thing Chung and Holman are playing as well as they are. Thompson with 14 of the team's 34 rebounds, but I know we've talked about him a lot. How about Mac Montague? 17 points, 11 boards for the shooting guard.
He's on the floor now, working against Spencer Boyd. He's got the basketball, kicks it off to Seltzer against McLaughlin. Try to lob it inside, and we got a whistle and a foul inside. Who's the foul against?
Holding against Edel.
Against Connor Edel.
Which is lucky because Thompson was right there, and that would have been his 5th. I'm sorry, McLaughlin was right there. Thompson coming back in the ball game.
Thompson's in. Connor Edel will take a seat. Edel's out with 2 points, 2 fouls. Thompson is in Thompson has 4 fouls on him. He's got 8 points.
This is a 1-and-1. By the way, this 2-point lead, the largest of the game for Case.
Before that, it was a 1-point largest lead. Sankis missed it. Boyd. Love watching that kid play. Spencer Boyd.
I wonder if Sankis is starting to fatigue a little bit. Looks like he's starting to run a little flat-footed.
It's guarding Thompson. Chung cutting through the middle. McLaughlin will keep it between the circles. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Case is up 2.
No, it sounds silly. You want to milk some clock, and you got to score if you can.
Holman. Missed it short. Sankis with a rebound.
Well, at least they've given themselves time here now. They're going to get the ball back.
They'll get it back with about 23 seconds if Rochester takes it all the way down. Sankis looking inside. There's a mismatch inside. Holman's trying to guard Reardon. Reardon 6'5". Boy, I tell you what, Rochester called the timeout. I continue that possession because Case was in trouble. We'll be back. 42 seconds left.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
Brendan Gulick, you've been analyzing the numbers the last few minutes here.
It's just a very balanced ball game, and unfortunately for Rochester, the one thing they've relied on all season is their ability to shoot free throws, and tonight it's failed them. They've only hit 10 of 16. That's 63%. As a team, they averaged almost 78.5% on the season. Nate Vernon, who really hasn't been much of a scoring factor all game long, Vernon's only got 9 points. He hasn't even gotten to the stripe, but he's hit 56 of 60 free throws this year. Why don't they give the ball to their only senior and let him drive?
56 of 60.
93%, second in the country. He hasn't attempted a shot from the free throw line tonight, but he's hardly driven at the rim all night. He's basically settled for jump shots on his 7 looks. So
he's on the floor.
You got to think if he's going to get the ball, he's got to look to get to the rim.
Along with Kyle Reardon.
Well, the
and
other
Montague,
one,
who's going to inbound it.
Montague, the one you really want to keep your eye on. 15 to shoot.
This is Sheehy. Now that's Montague. Kicked it inside. Seltzer working against Thompson. Thompson's got 4 fouls. Got the rebound. Shot clock is off. 28 seconds, foul in the backcourt. Sheehy fouled Jimmy Holman. That is their 6th foul, so they've got 1 more before Case is in the bonus. 26.6 seconds left. Sean McDonald wants a timeout. We're going to keep this one right here. McDonald's going to bring his team over. There's Sean, assistant coach Jeff Gorski, Holman and Chung, Thompson. Javi Alvarez, who we've not seen tonight, right there with his warm-up, the blue warm-up on.
Well, Holman's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 19 points tonight in 35 minutes. He's hit both free throws. 5 rebounds, 6 assists. On one hand, you think, well, how come Javi hasn't played? On the other hand, he typically goes in for Holman, and Jimmy's lit it up.
Yep.
He's had very few mental mistakes tonight.
Matt Clark has also played very well off the bench tonight. In case you've missed it or forgot, Julian Person left this game maybe 4 or 5 minutes left in the opening half. Maybe more than that. Went down hard on his right ankle. Left the game on crutches with ice on his right ankle. And he'd been watching his teammates the whole second half. Inbound to Thompson, they fouled David immediately.
Well, Case got lucky because Sean was begging for a timeout there.
I think he didn't want Thompson to get the ball. David's a 60% free throw shooter.
Yeah, hey, if you're Rochester, you're sending the right guy to the line.
Yep, of the guys who are on the floor right now, if you're looking at the scouting report, well, Spencer Boyd's a 44% free throw shooter, but he was inbounding the ball, I think. That is a big shot. That makes it a 1-possession game. Thompson with 9 points.
Well, for as big as the first one is, the second one's even bigger.
That makes it a 2-possession game.
Yeah,
if he makes it.
You're going to see Rochester with a slightly bigger look now. And just on time, Connor Adell's going to the free throw line.
Here we go. 24 seconds left. Three-point game.
Scorer's table.
Rochester wants a timeout. So it will be interesting to see the personnel that come out of this timeout. 3-point game, 19.7 left. We'll keep it here. Rochester's in their huddle.
I don't know. I think if you're Case, I think you got to bring Adell and Thompson out. You got to bring out Chung and Holman, and then McLaughlin. I think you've got to go with that group that's gone well for you. If Thompson were to foul out, you've got to put Clements in the ball game because you need the big body to go up against both Sankis, and I'd be floored if Rochester doesn't bring Seltzer on the floor.
What about Boyd? He's been so opportunistic on those.
I think at this point,
you got to get your bigs in there. Okay.
Because if I'm Rochester, there's way too much time. You don't need a 3. You can still play the free throw game. You can still go down there and hit a 2, and at worst, foul somebody. They hit 2 shots, you wash it out.
So they're going to keep David Thompson on the bench, maybe to guard against the 3 with Holman, Boyd, and McLaughlin.
And of course, with 4 fouls, it's a little less risky.
Montague will inbound it to Sheehy with Holman on him.
Definitely don't have to settle for a 3 if they don't like the look.
This is Sheehy, going to pull up, make it. It's a 1-point game with 11.4 seconds left. So that was obviously the play that Rochester was looking for. Now they're going to foul. They shot the ball, they shot it quickly. They still got 11 seconds left. They may even foul without time coming off the clock. They may foul on the inbound before the ball gets inbounded. So the chess game continues. For Sean, who do you send out there? Look at your shooters. Guys who you like at the free throw line.
You basically got to put Thompson and your 4 best free throw shooters, or guys who you trust with the ball in their hands, because a turnover would be catastrophic. You cannot turn the ball over here with it only being a 1-point game.
67-66. 11.4 seconds left. Holman, McLaughlin, Boyd, Chung, and Thompson on the floor for Case. It's a full court press for Rochester. McLaughlin with the ball in the backcourt. Holman ran at it. Dane inbounded it, and they kicked it right back to Dane, which is a smart move.
Yeah, he's the best free throw shooter on the floor when Person is not in the game, obviously. McLaughlin, 79% shooter. In fact, he's the best guy on the team other than Connor Adell.
Well, it happened so quickly. Only 1.2 seconds went off the clock. So Rochester did exactly what they wanted to do. Case did exactly what they wanted to do. Get the ball into McLaughlin's hand. Rochester now just has to hope he misses one.
And now Adell checks in for Thompson for defensive purposes here, because you can afford to. 1-and-1 upcoming.
He missed it long. Seltzer with the rebound.
No timeouts left for Rochester.
7 seconds left. Sheehy with the basketball. 4 seconds left. Holman on him. That's Montague. He's been hot all day, and he misses it at the buzzer.